When I was 21 years old and had $0 to my name, people kept asking me how I stayed motivated. The truth, most days I'm not motivated at all. Most days I feel stuck, frustrated, and like everyone is moving forward except me. But here's what I'm learning about motivation when you're broke. People love giving advice, but most motivation talk is for people who already have money. Invest in yourself, they say. With what? Air? Take a course. I can't even afford proper food sometimes. Stay positive. Please, your thoughts don't pay rent. When you're broke, most of their advice feels like a joke, like they don't understand real life. So what actually keeps me going when I have nothing? Honestly, small wins help me, even tiny ones, like publishing something online or learning something new for free. It reminds me I'm still moving, even if slowly. And sometimes I move forward out of pure stubbornness, like I refuse to stay where life dropped me. And there's also this truth. I don't have another option. I have to make this work, knowing that this keeps me from stopping completely. So here's what works for me right now. I write every day. It costs nothing, but it makes me feel alive. I watch free YouTube tutorials and learn whatever I can. I track my small wins in a tiny notebook, even if the wins is I didn't give up the day. I talk to people who are already where I want to be, just to remind myself it is possible. It's not fancy, but it's something. There are some days you won't feel motivated at all. You'll wake up tired, drained, and annoyed at life. You'll look at your goals and feel nothing, but that's normal. That's life. Motivation was never meant to carry you every day. It's too soft for that. What actually carries you is discipline. Discipline is showing up when you feel tired. Discipline is doing the tiny thing you plan, even when your mood is trash. It's not inspiring, but it's what moves your life forward. Always remember, motivation is a feeling, discipline is a decision. But something changes when you keep going through the broke phase and start to see that money wasn't the thing and realize that it was fear holding you back all this while. You stop waiting for the perfect timing because you realize that it doesn't exist. You become someone who can build from nothing, and that makes you stronger than you think. You learn you can survive hard days and still move. So I'm writing this with $0 in my account. 2 days ago, I published my first article. Yesterday, I published my second article. Today, I'm writing my third. I'm not motivated because I feel great. I'm motivated because I'm finally moving. And honestly, that movement is the only thing that's keeping me going right now. So if you're broke right now, please don't wait until you have money to start. Don't wait until you feel ready or feel motivated. Just do one small thing today that pushes you a little forward towards your goals, even if it's tiny. That's how you stay motivated when you have nothing. You prove to yourself that you can start anyway. So let's continue by being real. Staying motivated with no money is tough. You wake up, you got your dreams, but the bills are real, the stress is real. But here's the thing, your motivation doesn't have to be tied to your wallet. I'll show you how to build a mental bank account where your worth and drive are stored, no matter what your financial situation looks like. All right, next we're talking mindset. One big lie we tell ourselves is that money equals motivation. So let's flip the script. I want you to think about a time you succeeded, no matter how small, without a dime. Was it a skill you learned? Was it a habit you built? Those moments prove that drive comes from inside, and we're about to tap into that. Next, let's talk about daily routines. Motivation isn't a one-time spark. It's a daily ritual. I want you to start every morning with a small win. Maybe it's 10 push-ups, maybe it's journaling for 5 minutes. The point is, by stacking these micro wins, you build momentum. And we all know momentum is the key to staying motivated. So let's get practical. You don't need a fancy gym or pricey courses. I'll give you a list of free resources, whether that's YouTube tutorials, free apps, or library books, so you can keep growing, keep learning, even if your pockets are empty. I want to share a few real stories. First, there's Sarah, who started her business with just a borrowed laptop. Then there's Marcus, who built a fitness routine using only park workouts. You see, these stories prove that lack of cash doesn't define your ability to succeed. So here's a fun exercise. I want you to create a vision board, whether it's digital or on paper, of your dreams and your goals and the steps you'll take. Every time you feel stuck, come back to that board. It's like a visual reminder that your future is still yours to build. And lastly, I want you to remember this. Don't wait until everything lines up perfectly. Start today with what you have, right where you are. Your small steps today become the giant leaps of tomorrow. So if this video resonated with you, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. And tell me your biggest dream, no matter how big or small. And I'll be right here to support you. So stay locked in, keep grinding, and I'll see you next time. And there are some days when you won't feel motivated at all. You wake up tired, drained, and ignored at life. You look at your goals and feel nothing. That's normal, that's life. Motivation was never meant to carry you every day. It's too soft for that. What actually carry you is discipline. Discipline is showing up when you feel tired. Discipline is doing the tiny things you plan, even when your mood is trash. It's not inspiring, but it's what moves your life forward. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision. But something changes when you keep going through the broke phase. You start seeing that money wasn't the thing and realize that it was fear holding you back all the while. You start waiting for the perfect timing because you realize that it doesn't exist. You become someone who can build from nothing, and that makes you stronger than you think. You learn you can survive hard days and still move on. So if you're broke right now, please don't wait until you have money to start. Don't wait until you feel ready and feel motivated. Just do one small thing today that pushes you a little forward towards your goals, even if it's tiny. That's how you stay motivated when you have nothing. You prove to yourself that you can start anyway.
People respect the money, not the person. We live in a society where wealth often equates to respect. You've seen it. People treat you differently when they think you've got money. They act like you're someone special, not because of who you are, but because of what you have. But here's the harsh truth. If people respect you only because of your money, that respect is fake. It's shallow. And as soon as the money is gone, so is the respect. The true measure of a person's worth isn't in their bank account, it's in their character. It's how they treat people when nobody's watching. How they show up in the world when there's nothing to gain. So don't chase respect by chasing money. Chase it by living a life of integrity, by staying true to yourself, by being someone who lifts others up. Because here's the reality. Real respect, the kind that lasts, comes from who you are, not what you have.